Now, starting today, no public service vehicle will be cleared by the Motor Vehicle Inspection Unit unless they have adopted the cashless system. This is one of the Transport Ministry's efforts to reform the public sector, transport sector. While speaking while launching KCB's pepea commuter card, Transport Cabinet Secretary Engineer Michael Kamau said that the digitization will ease the Matatu experience for Kenyans. Well, our reporter Ian Wafula is at our city center studios and now joins me for an update. Ian, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, good afternoon, Betty. I can hear you loud and clear. Now, just like as you've said, today it is indeed a milestone for the transport industry. And with me here is one of the cards that had just been launched by the Cabinet Secretary for Transport, that is Engineer Michael Kamau. From today onwards, most of the passengers, in fact, all passengers will be required to have at least a card such as this. Important to note is that it's just not only KCB who have launched this card, but other banks, including Equity. Now, what you are required to do is just, as at the moment, KCB and other banks have set up near Kencom and near the bus terminus. All you just need to do is walk up to them and sign up for this card. You don't have to open a KCB account. All you just need to do is get the card, and once you start using it, you load it using M-Pesa with a pay bill, which has been given at the back of the number. Now, this is indeed has been welcomed by the Matatu's Owners Association, and in fact, during the launch, the chairperson of the Matatu's Owners Association said that this is indeed a big milestone, especially since majority of the Matatu owners have been complaining that they're not making enough profit as much as they would like to. Also, how it will work is that when you get to inside the Matatu, they'll have a digital system whereby all you just need to do is tap on the door of the vehicle and then you go. So this also, Betty, changes the aspect of how of what we've been having. Normally, we had conductors who were previously collecting money, but then what does this mean for them? It means that if we have a tap and go system, then their job has been rendered useless. These are some of the aspects that we shall be looking at further in our stories. Betty?
Yeah, now you have been on the ground. How are people reacting to this? Have you been able to speak to commuters? How are they reacting to this change?
Well, if you walk up to Kencom right now, you'll find that many people are crowding around these tents, and they're very curious to know about this system. The perception they have is that for you to get this card, you need to pay, but this is not the case. All you just need to is sign up. A number of them are rather excited, given the instances that majority of them have had having their money stolen from vehicles, or even just the challenge of sometimes getting loose cash to pay for the Matatus. If this system is adopted, as the Cabinet Secretary for Transport says, it will be a great milestone, and he says that this is an effort by his ministry to just give the passengers across the country an easy experience during the transit.
And maybe finally, the National Transport and Safety Authority, had earlier warned that Matatu circles which will not adhere to this transition or to this new system will be fined about 100,000 shillings. Do you know if this will take effect?
Well, from what I understand, today marks the deadline of the date in which all Matatus, all public service vehicles are supposed to adhere to this adoption of the cashless system. Otherwise, they will not be cleared by the Matatus, by the Motor Vehicle Inspection Unit. What this means is that come January, when the next inspection is expected to take place, all those Matatus and public service vehicles that shall have not complied with this, with this rule, shall not be cleared, and they will also, and those found without clearing will be fined at that much. Betty?
All right, thank you very much, Ian Wafula, who's at our City Center studios, bringing us up to speed with the latest in terms of in the transport sector, whereby starting today, no public service vehicle will be cleared by the Motor Vehicle Inspection Unit unless they have adopted that particular cashless system that Ian has been talking to us about. He'll have all these details in our subsequent bulletin.